Hi everyone, it's Titiele from Diamond's Mind. I'm so sorry for the situation that we had few minutes ago regarding my technicalities. I'm not so good with technicals. I'm having this issue, but having said that, I'm so sorry again. And my topic for today is actually thinking outside the box. But before we start the topic, I want to say, use this opportunity to say, how is everybody coping with the situation around our new world? How are we all engaging with, how are we engaging ourselves with being watchful regarding the wealth of watchfulness? The wealth of watchfulness, this is the new world. This is the new world for how to talk about COVID-19, that are we staying safe. Anyway, having said that, back to my topic now. My topic is thinking outside the box. Actually, when we mean thinking outside the box, thinking outside the box is actually more than just business. It's more than just business. It's more than just marketing. Thinking outside the box is actually approaching approaching things in an innovative manners, in an innovative way, which will actually allow us to conceptualize our problems differently. By conceptualizing our problems differently, this will also allow us to understand how your relation in a way you had never thought of before. How to relate to things in a way you had never thought of before. Well, we are all told to think differently, think outside the box, do things differently. But how can we help ourselves to think outside the box? How can we help ourselves to think differently? How do we actually cultivate the ability of thinking outside the box? There are several ways we can help ourselves to think outside the box. This actually is supposed to be a chatting, like a reasoning together forum. But now that I am doing this now, I want you to leave your comment in the comment section for me. So next time I'm doing the video, I will actually mention it in my next video. Thank you. So to talk about number one, thinking outside the box, we can actually imagine ourselves within that we're thinking for. Because actually the secret about it is that we had already been boxed in that box for a long time. We found ourselves in that box for a long time. Now to think outside that box is going to take a little while for us to be able to lift up ourselves outside that box. By lifting up ourselves outside that box, we need to take some steps to lift up ourselves outside that box. So, and in another way, too, we can read about another industry. I mean, these days nobody goes to the library anymore. I will have said, oh, go to the library and pick a book or something. But these days, you go on the website, you can actually Google small things that you want to read, and you read about another field rather than your own field, rather than the field that you are already in. So by doing this, you can actually learn from that field, and you can be able, when you learn from that field or that industry or that trade that is different from yours, then you might be able to merge that field together with what you already knew about your own field. You can be able to match both of them together, and this might actually contribute This might give you a peculiar knowledge concerning what you already know, you've already had experience with your own previous industry. And 2, you take time to engage in self-development. When you take time to engage in your self-development, like engaging yourself in another class, like studying something different from yours. By studying something different from yours, this might help you to actually look into everyday activity, your everyday living with a different perspective. Because what you are actually studying now is a new class that is different from yours. If you're doing something differently from yours, you might be able to create a solution to expand the possibility of solving your problems. You will be able to have expansion. You will expand your knowledge. You will expand the possibility of studying and you expand that possibility of looking into that thing in another way, with another mind. Number 3, sometimes we might be able, I think that's number 4 now. Sometimes we might be able to walk backwardly. When walking backwardly means you can retrace your steps. You tracing your steps, how you think within you. How did I get here? Wait a minute. How did I get here? Where am I actually going? That means you retrace your step backwardly and you walk your step forwardly to see how you got to where you are now. That will help you a little bit to be able to think outside the box. That will help you to be able to see yourself. You think through within yourself and you're able to look at it with a different eye now, and within you with the different mindsets. And having said that, turning things upside down sometimes might also help you. Number 5 now, turning things upside down might also help you. Actually, there was one day turning things upside down, you might experience it. Maybe let me start from turning my paper upside down. I've got a paper here. I can turn the paper upside down. Turning this paper upside down now might give me another clue to look at this paper with another mindset. You look at this paper with another way. That might help you to actually achieve your goal or achieve your problem or solve your problem by doing that. There was one day that actually my daughter was actually exercising, and I just walked into the room where she was exercising, and I met her. She turned her whole body upside down. I was like, what happened? Why are you turning yourself upside down? And she told me, she said, Mom, this is a new way to actually make sure you have a good blood circulation. I mean, I wouldn't have thought that I could turn myself upside down just because I wanted my blood to circulate properly, or to have a proper positive blood circulation. So that's a new way. That's a new way of doing things sometimes, that it might help us to look at things in a new dimension, change, and that's another way to think about things. This will make you to change your orientation. When you turn something upside down, you will change your orientation, and this might actually help you to actually make the harder pattern of imagine. As soon as you can imagine how the problem will be solved, you can change that orientation regarding that problem, and you can imagine yourself into fixing that problem in a unique way. Number 6, always embrace your mistake and incorporate them into your projects. When you embrace your mistake, it can be used for you to incorporate it into a new project. A new project is actually when you actually develop strategies that allows for freedom. You input that mistake, that's your mistake that you had that you have done previously. You input it, you incorporate it into your new project that you actually want to achieve, into the goal that you have that you want to achieve, and that goal will come out successfully. You know why it's going to come out successfully? Because you had already had an experience with that previously. Now you want to use your mistake as a pebble, as a stepping stones for you to climb into the ladder of success. By doing that, you can walk up your failure into your success. You can use your failures into making it to be your success. Having said that, this is just few words that I have for you today. I want to say thank you so much for watching me. I'm Titi Eleye again. I'm your sister. I'm your friend. I'm just here to support you, and we are here actually. We have a YouTube page. The YouTube page is Diamond's Mind Oye. Diamond's Mind Oye. We will appreciate you to subscribe, like it, and also share. I am talking to you today, and I really want to say, have yourself a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for watching me. Bye.